What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back in another video on the channel, and today it is time, finally, episode 940 billion flillion. I've run out of the chicken wars. We're back again. Burger King has started to roll out their classic and spicy chicken sandwich variations, different from their original, which actually have chicken sandwiches. So we've got the spicy and the classic. I am so ready for this. This has been a heavily requested thing, and it was only in select locations. It finally made its way to my local Burger King, but not the one closer. I had to go past that Burger King because it's not there to get to this one. But these are hand breaded, so I'm super excited. If you are digging the content, you want to see more of these food finds, more of the mukbangs, more of the good stuff, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all of that cringy YouTube stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here is the bag. It says hand breaded for next level crispness. I like that. It says ultra crispy on the back. They say that their variation is hand breaded, which will make for a super crispy sandwich. Disclaimer, I know people are gonna say something. I don't like pickles. I hate them. I'm sorry. So there are no pickles on the sandwich, but I did get the savory sauce that's on there. So I didn't realize it's a monster sandwich. They did the same thing. Everybody's doing the chicken in a bag now. It seems to be the thing to do in all these places getting into chicken wars. The first thing you notice upon looking at this thing is how big the breast is. This thing is absolutely monstrous, and I'm not sure how I'm going to fit my mouth, yeah, right, in there. So let me just break this off in the middle. Okay, this is something that I've heard from a lot of people that have tried this. There's nowhere near enough sauce in the sandwich. That's my first thing, like, point against. Obviously, they've got it on both sides, but it's barely any. I feel like there should just be more sauce on there, but we'll see when we get into the actual bite. I don't know, what's a good place to start here? It's a big chicken. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear that? I don't know how moist a pickle would make this sandwich, but I've been eating all of them without pickles, so I don't have that to go off of. On first bite, it's a little underwhelming. The savory sauce doesn't really add much to it. I don't taste a lot of it because they didn't put a bunch on there. The bread is actually good potato bread. And the chicken does have a nice crunch to it. You can hear that. I'm sure it's very audible. My mic's probably definitely picking that one up. But okay, I'm getting a little of the sauce there, but it's kind of few and far in between. Wow. That wasn't cap, like I almost choked. Shouldn't talk with your mouth full, I know. But the savory sauce, I don't really get a ton of difference from regular mayo. I am gonna try with the zesty sauce just to kind of like save this thing. It's not a bad sandwich, but you're messing with the big dogs. You know what I mean? And let me take a few more bites. I don't want to be too jump the gun, but zesty sauce makes anything better. It's almost unfair. I absolutely love zesty sauce, and that just made the chicken sandwich 1,000 times better. So let's do what we do. Drop the piece. I love the zesty sauce. It's not fair. It's a good sandwich. You're just, I can't see this getting near the level of the other ones. KFC's is much more juicy. They put a lot of spicy mayo on it, which I really like that variation. And regular mayo on the regular sandwich. I am doing the classic, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. And there almost seems to be a little too much breading on it, to be honest. It's good though. I still like it, but it just doesn't have the same power like the Popeyes or the KFC. So it's like a step below like those In my opinion. Am I gonna eat it? Yeah. 100%. Like, I'm fat. I eat everything. But I am going to move on to the spicy chicken sandwich before I actually eat the rest of my food, because I'm eating all of this stuff you see in front of you. But I know some people are here for more of the chicken sandwich variations. I'm not going to hold you guys up. I'm not going to make people watch me longer than you want to. Though if you do, I appreciate it. All right, part 2. We've got our spicy chicken sandwich. Now you can see this one looks a little bit more greasy actually, but the color is much darker, so I'm hoping that it does have some nice spice to it. Same gripe. Obviously, yes, I know people are going to eat the pickles. Yes, I'm sorry, I don't like them, but there's just not enough sauce off the bat just to getting on here. I feel like they just need more sauce on here. But again, this one seems a little bit smaller. Obviously, when you're doing hand-breaded, you're going to deal with different stuff, so I don't expect any different. Off the smell test, this doesn't smell very spicy, which is not a good sign. And also, the savory sauce is identical on both sandwiches. I feel like it would have been a nicer touch to do like a spicy mayo or a spicy savory sauce, something of that sort, but, you know, we move. All right, this looks like a good bite. It's definitely better than the classic, in my opinion. This is kind of strange, though. There's a bit of like a hint of sweetness to the sandwich. I like it. I do. But if you look inside, what I said on the first one rings true on the second one. You can kind of see that the breading, it's not a thicker piece as opposed to the like KFC's and Popeyes. It just seemed like really, really big. But when I bit into it, it just seems to be a lot more breading than chicken. Like the ratio is like off, which is weird to say. This is a little better over here. But again, when you're dealing with something that's hand cut, hand breaded, as I said, you're gonna have varying pieces. It's just like inevitable. I like this one much better than the classic. It's a little more juicy, and the spice is good. If I had to give this like a spice scale, yeah, it's not spicy. Like out of 10, maybe like a 3, maybe a 4. Like it's not very spicy at all. KFC's, McDonald's, Popeyes are all spicier. Chick-fil-A also spicier. The problem that they have is twofold for me. Number one, as I said before, you're throwing a hat into a ring that everybody's in on. In my opinion, Smash Burger's Spicy Nashville is better than this. If you haven't had it, check out the video. It was really good. And the second thing, they said they were delaying the rollout of these because it was going to be, they're going to do it right. They're going to be hand breaded. It's going to make a huge difference. It's going to, you know, basically making a bold claim that it was going to blow everyone else's out of the water. Now, is it a good sandwich? Yes. You're in a deep pool though, and it just doesn't go up there. If you watch my other videos, my reactions were a lot different when I had KFC's, which completely blew me away. But all in all, I mean, it's still a good sandwich. I would definitely eat it again if I went to Burger King, but I wouldn't go to Burger King specifically for this sandwich because I have to drive past a Popeyes, a Chick-fil-A, and a KFC to get there. You see what I'm saying? No joke. Where I live, there is a KFC about 3 restaurants before Burger King. If I want a chicken sandwich, I'm going to go to KFC. So we will do a comprehensive rollout when Taco Bell finally drops their chicken sandwich. We're going to do all of them. But right now, I would put it somewhere towards the bottom of the middle of the pack. It isn't the worst. That award still goes to Boston Market, which was really bad. But it's definitely not the best. But it's definitely an edible sandwich. It's a good sandwich, but it's just not great when you're dealing with some like game-changing. The other sandwiches, Popeyes was so good that it literally made every restaurant make these. You get what I'm saying? It's a good fry. And KFC, they took their best shot. So I'm interested to see when I try them all at once which one will win. I can't give definitive, but I will say right now, for the people who are interested, right now, my top 2, and then everyone else falls underneath, are Popeyes and KFC. They're, to me, just a step above the rest of them. Chick-fil-A, McDonald's aren't bad, but I need to have them again with the other ones to kind of see where they're at. But those are my top 2 right now. Okay. Now, I'm going to get into the rest of my food. I'm definitely still going to eat these because 1, I'm fat, and 2, they're delicious. Keep saying it over and over again to knock out. It's just hard. I keep saying it over and over again to knock out the big dogs, in my opinion. But I want to get into this specifically because the first time that I did a Burger King full menu eating challenge, they didn't have this sandwich. And I wanted this sandwich because I grew up eating this sandwich. But this is the OG chicken sandwich. So here's your comparison. I don't know why, but this thing just brings me a whole vibe. It's the long boy. So the old chicken sandwiches look like that. They had mayo, which I don't know if I just went to a bad Burger King, but they're not putting anything on my sandwiches. And I'm just, sorry, we gonna fix that, but that's an L. I'm a zesty sauce, this bad boy. If you've never had Burger King zesty sauce, I'm telling you right now, you need to go and get it. And get extra because it's zesty and it's delicious. And yes, I put fries on my sandwich. To me, because I'm not a person who eats shrubbery, aka lettuce, pickles, things of that nature, I always put fries on my sandwich, even as a kid. Okay, here we go. This is just like a long chicken patty. And as per most things, I ate a lot of these as a kid. Get off my sandwich. Listen, this thing's still fire. It's a different kind of chicken sandwich. This is like a hand-breaded like dopeness, but this is like where it's at. It's like school lunch chicken patties. I'm not expecting to reinvent the wheel with this, but I'll give you inside. This is like that old school patty. I know y'all ate these in school lunch. What are we saying? A little more zesty sauce. I love this sandwich, man. I really do. It's just one of those unexplainable things where sometimes I want like real crafted chicken, and sometimes I just want a chicken patty. This is a chicken patty. This is like whole vibe. I have a really annoying laugh. If you tried these, the classic and the spicy chicken sandwich, let me know what you think. They just got here. It took a long time. They've been rolling out a little bit. I've seen some places in February had them, and I know like in select places they were there like last October. They're good. It's just like you had all this time to test kitchen and do all this stuff, and like no one told you their sandwiches were dry. Like they're kind of dry. And this is also other people telling me that do eat pickles, so I don't think the pickles are gonna stay. This sandwich is less dry. It's a patty. And KFCs don't even need no condiments, bro. But when I rolled in, it was a little earlier for me, so it was about 6 o'clock. When I ordered my food, they told me, because I ordered 4. I actually went and dropped one off to my dad. Because, you know, I was like, yo, Burger King sandwich, come I see you bring me a sandwich? I'm like, bet, all right. So I got him a sandwich. Because I knew there weren't going to be leftovers here. But they told me to wait. While I was waiting, the line in the drive-thru, I guess somebody must have broke the news that it was out. At least 8, 9, 10 cars. And there were none when I got there. It was like somebody must have saw the sign or something. But where I'm from, I don't know if it's like this where you're from. I guess because there's so many people, when something new drops, it's like lines. I remember when Sonic first got to New Jersey, they built 2 in my area. And they were both on the highway. Y'all know what this is? If you are, if you've been around the channel for a while, if you've seen the Burger King videos, I think I've done like 4 or 5 of them, then you should know what this is already. Real ones know. Your boy loves his Rodeo burgers. It's my favorite Burger King sandwich. It's just a regular cheeseburger Excuse me, I'm so sorry. With barbecue sauce and onion rings. I actually asked for onion rings and not fries, and they gave me 2 things of fries, and I'm a little perturbed. I didn't get my 3rd onion ring. But we move. Yeah. These things are $1 or $1.50, I think. Whatever. They're still cheap. This was my high school meal of choice. And I actually had to go to this specific Burger King. That isn't my normal one. That Burger King is actually the place that I used to go to in high school. I just remembered that. It's in another city, not too far from where I grew up. And that's where we used to go. And every time I got a Rodeo burger, there's like a park across the street. And we used to go because my friend was like talking to this girl. I'm talking like maybe 13, 14 years old. And back then we had a car. So we used to walk over there and go chill in the park, like in the summertime. And specifically, there was one time that this girl was trying to talk to me, and I really wasn't interested. And I wasn't even paying attention. I was just sitting there eating a burger. You know you're a chubby kid when you take burgers over love, I guess. I'm not gonna say anything else. I was supposed to do an eating challenge today, but when I found out these sandwiches drop, it's been asked on the channel so many times in the comments, and I always said as soon as I get to it, as soon as it comes out. So anytime something new drops, we'll always get to the sandwich. Besides, I'm still hurting from the spicy challenge over the week. And I wanted the cheesy tots, they didn't have them. So we got the mozzarella sticks, the mozzarella sticks as well. I don't know where I got these. I don't love them. It's very hard when you grow up around a lot of pizzerias and Italian bakeries, etc., that make like mozzie sticks. If I say mozzie sticks, it's like kind of like the slang, like the lingo for like a mozzarella stick. I don't know if you call them that, but where I'm from, like it's mozzie stick. That's just what it is. I don't know why I ordered this. Like, they're good. You know what happens? And I don't know if they do this on purpose. They always hit you with the anything else. And when you ask me that, I'm gonna say something else. I asked for the chicken sandwiches the first. And he was like, anything else? I was like, I should have got a pie. But I was like, let me get the cheesy tots. He was like, oh, we're all out. Mozzarella sticks are right next to him. Let me get the mozzarella sticks. Anything else? Yeah, let me get a chicken sandwich. Anything else? 2 Rodeo burgers. That's exactly how every time I go to a drive-thru, it's like that. And I always feel bad. Like, they're like, yo, this dude, how much is this man eating? And they always ask me, zesty sauce. That's not what they ask me. They always ask me the same question every single time. Like, because they see me pull up as just me. And they're like, are you eating all this? Every single time. This isn't even that much food, comparatively. And he asked what kind of sauce I wanted. The spicy right? Oh, like zesty. You say anything else? Barbecue. I should have said more zesty. I should have like 9 of them boys. Yeah, spicy one's definitely better. They could have done a lot of things to make these better, in my opinion. Like, look at this. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. When you saw the cross section of like the big dogs, it was just not this. Specifically, I don't know why. The classic is a little drier. Wow. Like, if you're gonna bread it by hand, you probably should do it. This reminds me of the I did the Shake Shack. They did the Korean chicken sandwich, which was like trash. I think that was my like harshest review I did. It's the same idea with this breading. The spicy is good. This one's not very good. Like, I don't even want it. I'm refusing to eat a chicken sandwich. Oh, that classic. Maybe I got a bad batch. That happens. Hand breaded. I'm still gonna eat it. I'm fat. Like, I have to eat. Bro. 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 What is this? It's doughy. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm like trying to save it because this is what like big dudes do. Like, you know. But it's the same thing as like the Shake Shack thing. I'm still gonna eat it because I don't like wasting food. I just don't think I can. I don't know. It's okay. The spicy's good. I think I got a bad chicken sandwich, to be honest. Just kind of looking at it like you saw it. Let's get the rodeo going. Should have got more rodeo burgers. It's okay. Yes. Yes. I am. And I'm finna zesty this thing too. This is how I do things. Listen. Somebody put one of these on the menu. Like, how hard is that? Let's just do one of these. I feel like somebody need to hire my fat behind. TGI Fridays did it. But overall, I said it a billion times. I keep talking about it because I'm like thinking again. They're disappointing. I'm glad I got 2 sodas. I'm also a little upset that I didn't get my onion rings. We moved, man. There's a lot bigger things in the world going on than me not getting my onion rings. And that is definitely a first world problem, so I'm not one of them. I dropped the sandwich off to my dad. I did ask him how it was. And I said, don't give me too many details. And he said, it won't win. That's all he said to me. Dad, if you're watching, you were right. He does watch. You were 100% right. That won't win. I feel so unfulfilled. I thought, honestly, it was going to be a banger. I really did. It's just good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? I think the most surprising things to me are it's not as good as Red Lobster. It's not as good as Smash Burger. Which honestly for me are way up there. I'm gonna have to like get the Shake Shack and not Shake Shack, the Shake Shack is trash. Get the Smash Burger and the Red Lobster when I do the full chicken video, which is gonna be annoying because there's like way too many now. So, but they're like right up there towards the better ones, the better half of the top. I don't think it passes up to me the big 2, but it might be better than Chick-fil-A's. And I loved the, if you didn't watch the videos, I might have to make a Chicken Wars playlist at this point because there are so many that I think I'm going to have to make a playlist because I think I've done like 15 different chicken sandwiches. I think I've probably done 10, being like literal. Maybe more. We've done McDonald's, we've done Wendy's, we've done Burger King, Chick-fil-A, Boston Market, Smash Burger, Shake Shack. I'm not counting. I'm just naming off the places I've done. And I know there's some I forget. that I've done more than that. And they're all coming out with one. Obviously Popeyes, KFC, like, you know. Now, who's left? Is Sonic gonna drop one? Oh, and also, Hardee's is dropping a chicken sandwich. There are no Hardee's in the tri-state area. None. So, this happened a few years ago. Hardee's dropped a, it was a Fruit Loop donut. Like donuts. Like little mini ones. And I wanted them so bad, but I couldn't get them because there's none in this area. Same thing with Arby's. None in this area. I think there might be an Arby's in Times Square. Maybe. But, you know. The problem right now is obviously with the restrictions. It's hard to film in restaurants unless I I did a Bubba Coos video in the restaurant because I know the owner. And like we set it up so that I was like away from everybody. But I can't just go in an Arby's and eat, you know. And if I went to Arby's in Manhattan in Times Square is probably, with the bridge and traffic, I'm only about 10 minutes outside of New York City. Like 10 miles. The problem is that the traffic and everything is probably like 30, 45 minutes to get like over the bridge. And then another like 15, 20, maybe 30 and 40, depends. To get to Times Square from like the bridge or the tunnel is like forever. So by the time I got the food, I would have to just like stand outside and eat it. And trying to eat in Times Square. Have you ever been to Times Square? I am not a New York native, but I've obviously lived across the bridge. I've been to Times Square a billion times. And usually I'm just passing through. Nobody from New York, unless you have like a reason to go there, goes to Times Square. It's more of like a touristy kind of area. If I want food, I'm gonna go like off the beaten path for the most part. A lot of times I went to Times Square was to go to like a specific restaurant or like school trips because they took us to like Broadway or to see the tree at Rockefeller Center. Or like if one of my friends from like college or out of state, they were like, I want to go to Times Square, and I'm like, every time I would get mad. You know, it's like if you're from Chicago and people want to go see the Bean, like, like, I have no interest in that Bean. I'm not from Chicago. I've been to Chicago a bunch of times, like, and people always like, let's go take pictures in front of the Bean, and I'm like, oh, what is Bean? Where's the hot beef sandwiches, bro? That's all I care about. When I travel, I'm eating. Yeah. People always talk to me, you know, they're like, oh yeah, I'm from this place. And the first thing I say to them, no matter where they're from, is what they're known for. Every single, I'm so bad. It's like, oh, I'm from Pittsburgh. Oh, you in from Reggie Brothers? And I know people from Pittsburgh, I'm like, oh, boy, listen, I like the sandwich, okay? Leave me alone. It's a good sandwich. Anytime you put a brisket on some hot bread with some fries and some coleslaw, like, I'm eating it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but I can understand people from, it's almost like people who are from Chicago don't necessarily really eat deep dish pizza. That's not, they'll tell you this, that's not real Chicago pizza. Chicago pizza is actually different, but Chicago, like, the tourists eat more deep dish. Not saying people from Chicago don't eat deep dish pizza, but every time I went with my friends, like, we didn't eat that kind of pizza unless I said, yo, I want a deep dish. You know what I mean? It's kind of a thing. And, like, you know, people from New York, from the city, like, I don't get, like, you know, Times Square. I don't go to Times Square to get pizza. I actually like the pizza in Jersey better. You know what's the best pizza, though, in New Jersey? Outside of my immediate area, you go down the shore, you know, Point Pleasant, or as many people know, like Seaside Heights, get you a boardwalk slice. Bro. You used to go to Tiki Bar. I gotta go this summer. Gotta go. I get in trouble at Tiki Bar. For people who don't know, Tiki Bar is popular, like, for, like, adults, obviously, in Jersey, where I'm from. It's literally a outdoor party. I don't know what it'll be like with the restrictions, from what I'm hearing. Like, you're not allowed certain things, which I get. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm not one of those people. You know, we move. Like, we'll get, you know, there's more important stuff, but I'm talking just the times I've gone. It's like a big outdoor bar, and it's also beach. Like, you can stand on the beach, but it's a part of the bar. And then there's like a boardwalk and a bunch of other bars, and it's just outside. Everybody's in, like, you know, the women are in bathing suits, the men are like in their whatever, everybody's shirtless. Like, it's a whole vibe. You know, I'll just leave it at that, but it's a good time. If anybody comes to Jersey to visit me, and you're in the summer, we're going to Tiki. And you're buying, you're paying. But there's a pizza place right next to it, that does like a bunch of different kinds of slices, and are really good. And they also do deep fried Oreos, which was like more of a boardwalk snack before, and now it's more like mainstream. But they were doing them on the boardwalk for a long time. You had to like go down the shore to get fried Oreos back then, whereas now, you know, they make fried Oreos with bubblegums, but they still do it like a little different. The thing I don't understand about fried Oreos is one thing, and I'm gonna be out after this because I'm very disappointed in my chicken tenders, but why are more people not frying the specialty versions of Oreos? Everybody just fries the OG. Why are there not more fried golden Oreos or strawberry shortcake Oreos or whatever flavor is out? Like, can we do this, please? The only people I know that are doing it, again, content creators I'm cool with, they're the M&M twins on Instagram. They do it sometimes. They'll fry their own Oreos. I'm just too lazy. I have to do that one day. Definitely do it. I have food on my lip ring. No. The other day somebody commented, they said, I can't watch you because the food in your lip ring, it doesn't get caught. And I was just like, I'm so confused. I don't get it. Wait, so like I don't know. It's all love, man. It's rare that I don't get triggered by weird comments. I just think it's funny. Anyway, cold fries. Meh. Like, look, here, I'll show you. Do you want this? Y'all want that. But if you're gonna get any of the variations, I would get the spicy chicken sandwich 100%. Other than that, yeah, I would. It's not like side. You know what I'm saying? Definitely is not gonna win the chicken wars. But I'm gonna eat it again when we do the comprehensive video. But that is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching so much. We'll be back. I think I got another like some more content I haven't done yet, and I have to get it tomorrow because I think it's the last day. We'll see. But anyway, it's been your boy King Shrats, man. I'm gonna get out of my way, bro. I'm trying to do my outro. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.